We were chatting on Friday to Lukhanyo Vangqa. He joins us again, and I'm really excited because you were willing to give us some of your predictions then, Lukhanyo, and now we can assess them. So the leaders have been chosen. I think when we were chatting earlier, you said Cameron Dugmore was the best bet for chair. What do you think of Vuyiso Tayalisisu?
Thank you for inviting me, and good afternoon, Francis. Tayalisisu is quite a Machiavellian character, very quiet. I've never known him to be much of an orator. He's a backroom operator and is someone that is usually in the background in the power broker. And indicative of that is the fact that his name never made the rounds in the branch nominations. He was not in any of the branch nominations. His name was raised from the floor, and he was able to meet the threshold and qualify and eventually win the conference in what some are calling a heist by Tayalisisu last night to win that conference. So quite a Machiavellian character. But remember, on Friday, I did say that there is Lerumo, who was the IPC convener, who would be a wild card and quite a factor in influencing how the conference goes. Interestingly, his name made thresholds from the branch nominations, but he withdrew in favor of Tayalisisu, again indicative of the backroom operation and back dealing that you would see happening in that way. And with his numbers together with those of Tayalisisu and the faction called Rural for Change, they were able to then win all the positions that were on offer. Quite a clean sweep for them. So yes, Tayalisisu, quite a Machiavellian character and quite a tactician as well.
All right, it's interesting that you're saying this was unexpected and a faction moved and put him in place. Does that mean that the Western Cape is still riddled with factionalism, division, or is he a possible unifying figure and a figure that could appeal to voters next year?
Not likely, Francis, because even if you look at the numbers in terms of the margins that he got, there were people from the Rural for Change faction that got higher votes than he did for his position. So he's not even popular on his own or amongst his own faction that eventually got him there. But whatever backroom deals that he was able to put together, they were able to then get him over and win that conference. Whether or not he'll be able to appeal to voters, I don't think so. This is not a man I've seen campaign that is charismatic, that is a vote catcher, that is has a sort of an animated nature to him. He's not. He's quite soft-spoken. If you listen to him now, if we can shift to there, you can hear the tonality of the man. He's quite a soft-spoken person. He doesn't have the charisma or the vavavoom that is needed, or as Claudia used to say, he doesn't have that thing in politics.